Did you know what Trevor Siemian gets up to on a Sunday evening? He beats Thomas Brady at home
Wow.
36-27. Trevor Siemian, you heard of it? It was, he was relevant about 4 years ago, and now he's back.
Yeah, it's like when we first were doing the pods, weren't it?
Yeah, literally, he was like, I can't remember where he was at, but a great win for the New Orleans Saints. I had a sneaky feeling they would beat them. They always beat them when it doesn't matter, and that's the classic Saints thing to do. They win games when it doesn't matter. They get to the end of the season, they get in the playoffs, and they lose to Tom Brady. It's going to happen. It happened last season. It's going to happen this season again if they get there. The only negative, or is it a positive? Jameis Winston is out for the rest of the season. We do obviously hope he's healthy and well as he's recovering from that. Because I think is it ligament damage or whatever he's got.
Yeah, it did look good, did it?
Yeah, Tom Brady's also got a 2-4 record against the Saints, against in the Sean Payton era, which is worst against any team since 2006. So not good. But Trevor Siemian, I will say congratulations to him. I'm just going to read out his stats. 159 yards, 1 touchdown. Pretty simple. Just a lot of screens. Alvin Kamara worked perfectly. Kevin White and Deontay Harris. They used so many different receivers in this game. All contributed 30 plus yards. I think there was 6 of them all contributed 30 plus. And when you get that consistency, it's very, very good. Difficult to defend as well. That many different receivers. Perfect performance for the Saints. Bucks. They're going to be in the playoffs, and that's when they need to turn it on.
It's one of them ones, isn't it? Where the Bucks, I think, for what we saw last season, the parallels are just ridiculous from the point of view that they just have a couple of bad weeks and they bounce back and just go on a ridiculous run. And I expect that from them again. They weren't quite at it. And to be fair to the Saints, what they've done, they got in front and stayed in front. They kept scoring points. So whether it's field goals, they were kicking Tom Brady off the field for long enough each time. And I think that one of the biggest losses for the Tampa Bay at the moment is Antonio Brown being injured. I think that's he's been by far their best receiver as well. So don't get me wrong, Evans and Godwin can always be a threat, but I think Antonio Brown at one point being number 1 wide receiver in the whole NFL, and you can see why as well. I think for his standard season, they kept Leonard Fournette fairly quiet, and I think the Saints defense proved why they are certainly up there. The best defense, I would say, with the Rams in the NFC, and perhaps the Bills. And on their day, the Steelers can compete with them. But this is one thing, they're not the most exciting team offensively, but their defense always gives them a chance. So pretty mad that they did lose to the Panthers in the way they did, but shows you if they also can't get good defenses. But that's a negative from the Bucks, is that the fact that I think their defense hasn't been brilliant this season. It's considering how good they were in the postseason leading up to the Super Bowl, they've dropped off quite a bit. So as I say, the Todd Bowles has got to get them organised for the second half of the season now.
Yeah, they've got that cornerback issue. They've had so many injuries as well, which it never helps.
No, of course.
But again, they'll get to the playoffs, and Tom Brady will get into them, and they'll be in the NFC Championship, won't they? To be honest, so I mean, I can pick the 4 teams already who I think are going to be in and around the NFC. We all know it's going to be Rams, Bucks, Cardinals, Packers.
Yeah.
There's no, and then I keep forgetting about the Cowboys.